All right, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing a video giving our thoughts on Fear the Walking Dead being renewed for a 7th season, and also the release date on Netflix for Andrew Lincoln's next project, the movie Penguin Bloom. Alright, so pretty awesome news for Walking Dead fans, considering we gotta take what wins we can get. And very happy to hear that we're going to be getting a 7th season of Fear the Walking Dead. Starting to look like now, since it's gotten renewed for season 7, that it likely will go on past the end of The Walking Dead, which is set up for the end of season 11, which is an extended season, which will end. Let's see, there's the 6th, and then like a whole. Well, it's still got pretty much 2 years left for the original Walking Dead series. But the fact that Fear has been renewed for season 7. And then we'll see about season 8, and then if it gets renewed past then yes, it will continue on, sort of outliving, in a way, The Walking Dead. Not in terms of season number, but it'll still be on, and The Walking Dead original series will actually be over at that point. So that's a couple years away, but it says, and link will be in the description, to Entertainment Weekly, so you guys can check it out. After AMC aired the latest mid-season finale for Fear the Walking Dead, the network announced an official renewal for its Walking Dead spin-off. Season 7 is now officially a go. AMC revealed on the show's official social media channels on Thursday. Word came with a little video teaser. The past is dead, but the future is bright, a tweet read. And so Colby Minife's Virginia took on a larger role as leader of the Pioneers in the first half of season 6, which saw the group displaced among her different encampments, and Lenny James's Morgan taking on a new axe-wielding cowboy persona to take her down. So ADC, Coleman Domingo, Jenna Elfman, Garrett Dillahunt, Maggie Grace, Austin Emilio, Ruben Blades, and Alexa Nisensen also feature on Fear. And then it's got the past is dead, the future is bright. So it's sort of like the end is the beginning, if you guys remember they're writing on everything. So this is pretty great news. I think the first half of Fear the Walking Dead Season 6 was fantastic. I am excited to see the second half of the season. We'll probably do a breakdown video soon, giving our thoughts on that trailer teaser that they released, which I guess would probably be for just episode 8, which will likely air when the second half eventually does air and returns. But some great news there. Now, next one is for The Walking Dead's Andrew Lincoln's next project after The Walking Dead. So I think there was also one where he was he Scrooge or something like this? I don't know, something like this. But after he left Walking Dead, we had gotten news that he was going to be in another movie with Naomi Watts, who's co-starring, and it is for Penguin Bloom. Why did he want to do this movie? I have no idea. I think we all are probably sitting here saying like we would have rather seen him continue in Walking Dead. We're still waiting on that Rick Grimes movie, which is still a go so far as we've heard. But now we are getting the information that Netflix is going to carry the movie. Basically what's happening with the movies, if you guys haven't heard yet, a lot of kind of the old school, big budget Hollywood movies that were, of old prior to, as this bastard here would call BC, which is before coronavirus, and after. They're literally calling it BC and AC. So before COVID, how we used to go to the movies and do that stuff. Well, I don't know how much in the future that's going to be around. Maybe to a degree it'll still be there, somewhat, in our future. But a lot of the upcoming movies are going to have a release either on Netflix, HBO Max, different streaming services. Is likely going to be the case. So where will we see the Walking Dead movie? I think likely that old kind of vision that a lot of us had of going to the theaters, getting to see Walking Dead on the big screen. Nothing's been confirmed yet, but, suffice to say, that's probably, unfortunately, not going to happen. Let's hope that, somehow it can still happen, maybe have some kind of theatrical release, but more likely it's going to also be streaming too on some kind of service. We'll see if AMC does it on Premiere, or if they sell it around, they shop it around, and they sell it to Amazon. Would probably love to have it, or Netflix or something would probably pay top dollar for the TWD movie. But his Penguin Blue movie, which is like a PG-13 type of movie, I think, it's one of these like feel-good movies or something. It's going to be January 27th on Netflix. So I'll check it out when we get to the end of January. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of cycle through it. With Netflix and the streaming services, it's pretty good because you can just kind of fast forward and skip through it. So maybe I'll just watch a little bit of it to get the gist of what it is. But I think more than anything, I'll probably be disappointed because I'll be sitting there cycling through it and thinking to myself, God damn it, he left The Walking Dead to do this. As a fan, so disappointing. But it's his career. He's got to do what he wants to do and what interests him. And if killing zombies for 10 years got old, then okay, he did it for a decade. It's cool. We get it. But I can't help but being selfish when it comes to Walking Dead, saying like, you left Walking Dead to do a stupid Penguin movie. Damn it. And we do have a few comments for today. And sorry I haven't released videos for a few days with you guys. I've been going through this book, and I'm going to try to do a review of this book, but it's, oh my God, man. Anyway, we'll get to it. It's crazy. This is crazy shit. If you guys don't know what the Great Reset's all about, we'll get into it, but it's like, oh my God, it's just, this is so crazy. So that'll be another video, but that's why I haven't released too much. I've been going through that and just thinking about the future. Do you ever think about the future? Oh my God. Okay. It's about there's Rick, right? It's about a future. So, Casey Ward sent through a question, said, when season 2 is over of World Beyond, do you think they will cross the characters over into the main series for Walking Dead or Fear? And then he said, I personally hope they do. I think Matt DeGrette gave his thoughts on that, which was to say that there's no reason why they couldn't do that and that they might do that. So I guess it depends how season 2 is received. For Walking Dead World Beyond, it depends how many of them are going to be alive after that. But I would not be surprised if they made a cameo in the Rick movie, if some of the kids were used in the Rick movie as like supporting cast for Rick. That would not surprise me at all. To see them there, like any of them really could be there in kind of supporting roles for him. Just to give him some background. He's going to need some different background characters and whatnot. So, maybe have Michonne, you have Jadis, you have possibly Heath would be a good one to return. And then you have maybe the World Beyond crew, even though World Beyond is not that well received. But I think they'll probably use them in some way. I think people are still asking nowadays if we'll ever see Clementine, who was a video game character in the Walking Dead television series. I think they should do it. Anything like that, I think is good for fans because they get excited. So even with characters like this from Walking Dead World Beyond, it's an easier sell still than it is to go with brand new characters that are not from the comics, that are not created or whatever. It's easier when you have developed characters to take them in a different series and get hype and get fans excited about it, because then people will say, well, who's that? I don't know who that is. And someone might say, well, it was in World Beyond the other series. You got to watch the other show. And then they could maybe have it streaming or something. People go watch that to see that character's journey or something. It just makes sense, right? Easy to do. Zoom Truth had sent through the one on Sunday, and thank you, Zoom Truth, for the super chat and that for September Clues and Miles Mathis. So I did go through those, and don't know how much Zoom, I went through them. I don't agree necessarily with the September Clues one. I don't know. Anyway, maybe we'll talk about it more in the next live stream this weekend. Lots to talk about this week and new stuff, and I got to do that review. Got lots of stuff coming for you guys. And I think, is that all I prepped for Walking Dead questions? There's got to be some more Walking Dead questions than that. Oh, Lloyd Bonafide said, I think Madison, for Fear, number 1, I think Madison is alive and was helping Morgan recover. 2, Strand should have left with Morgan. Now he may die. And 3, the stuff with Ed reminded me of Resident Evil 2 with Chief Irons and Taxidermy. So really, because I haven't played Resident Evil 2 forever. So, but I'm trying to think back, like to when I was like, how old would I have been? Like 10 years old or 13 years old or something when it first hit on PlayStation. Was it PlayStation 1? Not even PlayStation 2, right? So I don't exactly remember, But yeah, it's but yeah, maybe Madison was the one who saved Morgan. Maybe that's where they were going with that, because I think a lot of us thought it would be Sherry, and then that didn't really get confirmed. So, or it seemed like it probably wasn't after. So maybe it was Madison, man. Maybe they will bring her back. I think that'd be really cool. And then Strand should have left with Morgan. Now he may die. Yeah, this season will be questionable for Strand, right? Because he's really gone with Virginia, and he's kind of become a villain. I think there's a lineup scene where they do like the kneeling thing too, like the Negan thing as well. Which that's a really good idea. I wonder where that idea came from. Yeah, I would like to see that. As like Strand takes over the group or something and forces them all to kneel or something. You know, something like that. Anyway, we'll do a video, give our thoughts on that trailer for the second half of Fear. It looks great, but yeah, it's good stuff. Strand. Do you think they kill off Strand after this many years? I don't know, but he could direct the episodes, so it wouldn't be so bad. It's like Abraham. Like, you kill him off, but then you have him direct 3 or 4 episodes a year. He's still there, you know, and he's a really good director. Holy shit. Some of his episodes are amazing, I think. And also, Lenny James did a good job directing an episode from this season, too. So it's cool the way Walking Dead has had some of their crew become, or at least show their directing skills, and have been, some of them have been really good at it, right? So, and the last one will be from Art Graffer, who says, Virginia has Morgan's baby mama captive, damn it. So, it's good stuff. So that'll be it for this video today, guys. We'll cut it here. I'll see you guys again soon. Gonna have some different stuff coming for you guys. Even though we're a little bit on break for Walking Dead, but oh man, there's lots of stuff going on, so lots of stuff to go ahead and give our thoughts on. So live streams, all the usual stuff, and I'll see you guys back again soon. Oh, and I got a new comic, so I'm going to do a review of that. I ordered a copy of Department of Truth, which is a new comic, which is like a conspiracy comic from Image Comics, which is awesome. So I want to review that too, really fun. And that's it for this one. I'll see you guys again soon for lots more to come. As always, it's Trev, and I'm saying peace. Later, guys. See you soon.